Welcome to our U.S. Briefing Show. Today, we kick things off with a heartbreaking story. Charlie Kirk, the founder of Turning Point USA, was tragically shot at Utah Valley University. His death has ignited heated debates about political violence and free speech in America, with some calling for the death penalty. The incident also led to a 33-hour manhunt, ending with the suspect's surrender, but the emotional impact remains profound. Next, we delve into the evolving landscape of American conservatism. The MAGA movement is pushing a radical vision for a white Christian nationalist America, emphasizing the rollback of institutions and rewriting history to favor a traditional, exclusive identity. This shift threatens the country's diversity and democracy, with leaders advocating for power consolidation and rejecting the ideals of liberty and limited government. It's a bold move that could reshape America's future. Finally, on the international stage, Australia is making a major military move. The government announced a $12 billion investment to expand its naval capabilities under the AUKUS Pact, including building new submarines and ships in Western Australia. This strategic plan aims to strengthen regional security amid rising tensions involving China and the U.S., but questions about U.S. support and future commitments remain. Please continue to watch for more detailed insights. The Deutsche Welle reports a tragic incident that has further deepened the political divide in America, as Turning Point USA founder Charlie Kirk was shot while speaking at Utah Valley University. His widow, Erica Kirk, described his death as an act of evil, and the nation's debate over political violence and free speech has been reignited. The suspect's 33-hour manhunt ended with his surrender, but the event has sparked intense discussions across conservative circles, with some calling for the death penalty, revealing the heightened tensions and polarization gripping the United States. Yahoo US paints a stark picture of the current conservative landscape, highlighting the shift from traditional GOP values to a more radical and exclusionary vision of America. At the recent National Conservatism Conference in Washington, influential figures like Russell Vought and Senator Eric Schmitt articulated a future rooted in Christian identity, limited immigration, and a rejection of liberal ideals. Schmitt's inflammatory speech claimed that America belongs solely to white Europeans and their descendants, echoing the dangerous rhetoric of the Great Replacement theory. This new conservative movement appears to be abandoning the principles of liberty and individual freedom, instead embracing a nationalist myth that seeks to rewrite American history, an ideology that many critics equate with fascism. The South China Morning Post details a legal and financial dispute involving the U.S.-based Lutheran Church Missouri Synod, LCMS, and Hong Kong International School, HKIS. Despite threatening to evict the school and establish a new institution due to alleged breaches of their operating agreement and financial concerns, the church insists it is not seeking to sell or redevelop its properties in Hong Kong. With a total estimated value of nearly 1 billion Hong Kong dollars, the properties are under lease terms that prohibit their sale or redevelopment, emphasizing the church's intention to make a significant investment in the city's educational landscape. This conflict underscores the complex intersection of religious, legal, and financial interests in Hong Kong's educational sector, with the church asserting its commitment to compliance and future investment amidst ongoing legal battles. According to the Australian Broadcasting Corporation, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese is set to announce a significant $12 billion expansion of Australia's defence infrastructure under the AUKUS Pact, focusing on a major shipbuilding and submarine facility in Henderson, south of Perth. This ambitious project aims to bolster Australia's naval capabilities by constructing surface vessels, including the Army's new landing craft, and building crucial docking stations for nuclear-powered Virginia-class submarines expected in the 2030s. The plan also includes developing maintenance facilities for surface combatants and potentially future frigates, with the total investment estimated at around $25 billion over 10 years. This initiative coincides with the deployment of 5 nuclear submarines and over 1,000 American personnel at HMAS Sterling as part of Submarine Rotational Force West, marking the first tangible implementation of AUKUS. However, doubts linger over the pact's future, as the Pentagon's review amid the Biden administration's cautious stance and recent diplomatic efforts, such as Defense Minister Richard Murley's hurried trip to Washington and Albanese's ongoing attempts to meet President Biden, highlight the uncertain political landscape surrounding the agreement. Despite these challenges, the Australian government emphasizes this infrastructure as a record investment in national defense, signaling a strategic move to entrench U.S. military presence in Western Australia, even as the future of AUKUS remains uncertain amidst shifting U.S. political support. Deutsche Welle paints a vivid portrait of Pope Leo XIV, a figure shrouded in mystery yet radiating a traditional aura as he celebrates his 70th birthday. Despite his short tenure of just over 4 months, Leo's background as an Augustinian friar and his preference for old-school papal regalia evoke images of a more conservative, contemplative church leader. His recent retreats at Castel Gandolfo, away from the limelight, and his choice to move into the long-vacant apostolic palace underscore his reserved style, contrasting sharply with Pope Francis's more approachable and reformist image. Interestingly, Leo's American roots are evident in his athletic pursuits and frequent use of English, fueling speculation that he might serve as a counterbalance to the aggressive politics of U.S. President Donald Trump, especially on issues like global peace and conflict resolution. His cautious approach and emphasis on dialogue, coupled with support for inclusive initiatives like lay participation, suggest a nuanced leadership style that remains to be fully understood, leaving many observers eager to see how his papacy will evolve amid these traditional and modern influences. CNN's coverage offers a compelling narrative of Cracker Barrel's recent struggles and resilience amid a controversial rebrand that backfired spectacularly. The beloved American chain, steeped in nostalgia and Americana, attempted to modernize with a minimalist logo and revamped restaurant decor, aiming to attract a younger demographic. However, the bold move sparked outrage on social media and political attacks, notably from President Trump, who accused the company of veering into radical left-wing politics with its diversity policies. The backlash was swift and fierce, forcing Cracker Barrel to halt its remodeling plans and revert to its classic branding, highlighting the risks of abrupt rebranding. Yet, industry experts believe the company still has a chance to recover by embracing its heritage, making gradual improvements, and demonstrating authenticity. The episode underscores the importance of strategic patience and genuine engagement with consumers' nostalgia, emphasizing that authenticity and honest acknowledgement of mistakes are key to rebuilding trust and ensuring a sustainable comeback. Australia's ABC reports on a groundbreaking defence treaty between Australia and Papua New Guinea, marking a significant shift toward military integration in the Pacific region. The agreement promises to create totally integrated forces, with both nations sharing equipment, training, and operational coordination, an unprecedented move reflecting the strategic importance of the region amid rising tensions involving China, the US, and regional powers. The treaty, which includes provisions for mutual defense, recruitment of citizens across borders, and pathways to citizenship, signals a deepening alliance that resembles a near-formalized security partnership or alliance. Australian officials emphasize that this step is about asserting regional influence and security cooperation without compromising sovereignty, but experts caution that economic dependencies, especially China's influence in PNG, complicate the geopolitical landscape. As PNG prepares to celebrate 50 years of independence, the treaty symbolizes a bold assertion of trust and strategic alignment with Australia, potentially reshaping regional security dynamics and signaling a new era of military collaboration in the Pacific. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Morning coffee, fresh off the press. Reading headlines, feeling blessed. World keeps turning, stories unfold. Every moment news gets told. Flipping channels, clicking tabs. Feeding my mind's hunger grabs. Facts and figures, images bright. News keeps rolling day and night. Headlines to know. Never stopping, always go. Scrolling, swiping, reading on. Daylight breaks into dawn. Headlines and headlines can't get